It's Friday, January 18th, and I made it back to the market today. Sat down with my dad and we talked about some more fruits and vegetables. Hey, if you enjoy this, click the subscribe button and click the little bell icon next to it. That'll notify you of when we post a new video. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Hi, this is Pete, and I'm here with my dad, also Pete. And, last week we took a look at these strawberries, and I misidentified them as being from Watsonville. You tell me that's their home office, but where are they actually grown?
They're actually grown in Oxnard, Pete. And you can see that they're grown in, their home office is in Watsonville. The growers have many different fields in different areas, but one way to tell is you can see how bright and beautiful these strawberries are. They're the first of this.
It's January, and here we're looking at strawberries, and they're good.
They're really good.
Usually you think about a market maturing where they come in, they're a little bit weak, and then you get to your peak, and then they phase out. These are the first of the year, and they're great.
Yeah, the first of the year we have Oxnard and Anaheim. They start just about the same time, and although they're not going to tell you that these are from Oxnard, but you can tell just how bright and alive they are.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yes.
Speaking of which, we cut some orange here, and I can smell it from here. This is a great time for oranges.
Oh, this is the time that they were a little slow in getting ripe, but now they've come full circle to where they really are good to eat, and we've got a good crop, and I think this you don't want to miss out because
these are really good.
They're really good.
So these are juice oranges?
Yeah, well
they have a lot of juice.
Well, any orange you can juice and make orange juice out of it. They normally use the Valencia, but the Valencia has seeds. But that's a better juice orange because it doesn't separate. The navel orange will separate if it's left in a jar. But these you can juice, you can eat out of hand. The navel orange is in. This is the one you want right now.
But you don't want to keep them in the fridge. You want to let them get up to room temperature before you eat them.
Absolutely.
It's so much better.
Yeah.
Similar family here, right there.
Okay, this is the ruby red grapefruit. It's from Texas. And again, this is a new crop, and they're absolutely wonderful.
That smells wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that smell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fantastic.
And look at this one. This one has some, if you went to go pick this up at the store, notice how it's blushing a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And the key that lets you know this is a good one is
it's not embarrassed.
I can smell straight through the skin.
Okay. And this is a very small size, and this happens to be the one we had downstairs this morning. But they come in much bigger sizes. It's ruby red grapefruit from Texas. They're in, and they're really good. Okay.
Now, we talked about this last week. This is a mango. This is a beautiful looking one, by the way.
Yeah.
But you tell me this is different.
Okay. Last week we talked about the Kent mango. Kent is K-E-N-T. That's the variety. And the reason we tell you about the variety is because it has no fiber.
Okay.
There's only two mangoes varieties that have that. One is the Manila. The one is the yellow with the teardrop shape. That has no fiber. And the Kent. So when the Kent comes in, that's my favorite, because when it gets ripe and has a break of softness, it's really good.
But these ones were from Peru.
These are from Peru.
And last week we looked at the Ecuadorian ones.
Well, that's right. So
my kids love these. They didn't let them ripen up fully. They just ate them. But the way you want to pick it, this one's too hard. Otherwise we'd cut it.
Yeah.
But you can feel it's hard as a rock.
Yeah.
But
you can also see the shine and cleanliness, and it's just a beautiful piece of fruit. And you know that this, when it gets a break of softness, it's going to be great because it has no fiber. It just softens up.
Kind of like an avocado.
Oh, absolutely.
You have that little break to it.
A break of softness means a lot. You don't want it too soft. An avocado you don't want too soft, and you don't want it too hard. So just the break of softness.
Let's move on to this. We got the cabbage family here. This is actually a piece of cabbage. But you pointed out to me that this is cabbage too.
Yeah, it's the cabbage family.
And so is this.
Yeah, the cabbage family is a very, very big family. It's got, we have a kale and Brussels sprouts and kohlrabi is a part of it.
Which is like a giant radish.
Yeah, there are so many. So it's a giant radish grown above ground. You see that the bulb is actually grown above ground. It's an amazing thing. We can bring that next week. But the cabbage family is a wonderful family because it's a great fighter against cancer. The smell when you cook any part of the cabbage family, it kind of stinks up your kitchen.
You get that sulfur smell.
Yeah, it's because of the sulfur that's so healthy for us. So very good for you. The whole family is good for you. I just wanted to bring. I should have a little bit more. I'd like to have Brussels sprouts and kale here too, but we were sold out already this morning.
Speaking of increasing your defenses and fighting things, it's cold and flu season, so you brought out these.
Yes, and there is a lot of colds going around. Well, for generations, many nationalities eat these two things when there's a cold, or just eat it all the time.
So garlic and ginger.
Yeah.
I know you can make a tea, you were telling me earlier.
Yeah, you just peel this down and cut up in little slivers, put boiling hot water over it, and make a tea. It's wonderful for a sore throat. Ginger is, for many nationalities, for many centuries, ginger and garlic really work to help kill bacteria.
And antibacterial. That's
I have not read that it kills a virus, but I believe it does because it's been working so well for so many years.
It couldn't hurt.
These two
now,
were
what would
great.
you do with the garlic if you had a cold?
Okay, well, garlic, you cut it up and you put it in your food.
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
When you put garlic in you cook garlic, it becomes sweeter. Just like when you cook onions, it becomes sweeter. So you can put it in all kinds of different things. But
I like to bake it till it's spreadable.
Yes,
that's really good.
Okay, you put it in the oven. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you can spread it just like butter.
Spread it like butter.
Yeah, and it's good, and it's so good for you. Well, I think that's about it.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for bringing all this stuff out, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week and show you what's on the market next week.